Hi everyone, welcome to the third day of our yoga challenge. Today I have a class with my friend Mary, and I'm going to guide her through the morning class, which I call the morning ritual. We're going to cover the whole body as usually, and we will be working with the flexibility and strength at the same time. So we're going to have 2 blocks for this class and 1 blanket. Blanket would be nice to have, blocks can be optional. You can have a couple of books if you have them handy at home. So we begin by laying down on the floor and having the blanket rolled and placed on the bottom side of the shoulder blades. So your chest elevated and your arms either along the sides or lifted up like a kind of a cactus arm shape. Now close your eyes. Just allow the breath flow naturally in and out of your nostrils. Especially if you're practicing in the morning time, just find this natural pace of your breath. No need to apply any technique right now. Perhaps just noticing how the cool breath comes into your nostrils and the breath which was warmed up by your body comes out of your nostrils as you're breathing out. Perhaps notice what parts of your body moves as you're breathing. Maybe the slight movement in your belly, maybe in your chest, maybe only in your throat. Just observing whatever is happening inside. Keeping the attention within the body throughout the whole class. And the breath can be a great tool for us to stay present. The mind has nature to wander, and whenever that will happen during the class, you can always come back to these sensations you have in your nostrils or perhaps in your belly. So find this place where the breath moves inside of you, where the air moves inside of you. If you feel especially stiff and tight in your shoulders, you can stay in this position for as long as you need. That is an yin-like pose, and we can hold them for 5 to 10 minutes. And it's the best time to do this pose is when the body is not warmed up yet. So because we're not affecting our muscles, we're mostly affecting our connective tissues. But we're here going to take 5 more breaths. With the next inhale, slowly blinking the eyes to open. Roll slowly to the right side and pull the blanket out. You can bend your knees. Just pull the blanket out, place it aside, and come back on your spine. As you're coming back to your spine, pull your knees up into your belly. Hold your knees with your palms and just stay here for a few breaths. Relaxing the low back into the floor. We're going to make a few movements here. So as you inhale, move your knees as far from you as you can, so your arms will be straight but still holding your knees. As you're exhaling, pull your knees towards yourself and your nose goes towards your knees, so you're hugging yourself. Continue moving as you inhale, head goes down, and as you exhale, pull your knees closer to yourself. Just a few more times. Inhale, open up. Exhale, coil in. Good massage for internal area of the belly. Inhale. Exhale in. Inhale one more time. And exhale, pull it in. Stay there, maybe rock from side to side a little bit. We're going to roll on either side, right or left, and and come up to the seated position, facing forward, cross-legged pose. Find a comfortable position, cross legs. Close your eyes, place your palms down on your knees. As you're finding the comfortable pose here, pay attention in the position of your spine. Relax your shoulders. Notice the line of your spinal column from your sacrum up to your neck and to your head. If you're familiar with the Ujjayi breath, you can start slowly contracting your throat each time as you exhale, creating the sound of ocean inside of you. Feeling the breath brushing on the back of your neck, the back of your throat. With the next inhale, maintaining this breath, open your eyes. Walk your left palm to the side, reach your right arm up and over for the side stretch. Lean to the left side and breathe. Your right palm facing down. You can close your eyes if you feel stable here. The both seat bones are pressing into the floor. Find this movement or sensation on the right side of your rib cage. The right lung expand as you inhale and release as you exhale. Inhale, come back in the center and place your right palm on the side of your head. Pull your head towards your right shoulder, your left palm touching the floor from the left side. Breathe into the left side of your neck. And again, as you perhaps walking your left palm further away from you, feeling the stretch on the whole left side of the body. Close your eyes, release your facial muscles. Your neck muscles are not really involving in this position, in this movement, just the pressure from your hand. And exhale, chin down to the chest. Release your arms along the sides. Allow your chin just rest on your chest. And we're going to do the same on the opposite side. Inhale, lift your chin. Reach your left arm up for the side stretch now. Walk your right palm to the side. If you're really flexible here, you can even go on your right elbow. Not necessary to do that, but just if you feel you have some space and you want to get there, you're welcome to do that. And again, watch out for this left sit bone. Make sure you're not lifting it up. Don't hold your breath. Inhale, come back in the center, and with your left palm, pull your head towards your left shoulder. Right palm walks away from you. Breathing, long neck. Especially nice movement in the morning. Sometimes we feel really tight in our neck and our shoulders. To freeing this whole space. Exhale, release your chin down to the chest. Relax your arms along the sides. Let the head feel heavy forward. And as you inhale, lift your chin neutral to the parallel with the floor. We're going to grab the shins and think about the cat-cow movement. So you're holding your shins, and as you inhale, you're arching. Exhale, you're rounding your spine. To continue moving here, make sure your seat bones are pressing into the floor. Each inhale, you arch, shoulder blades go back and down. Each exhale, you round your spine. Imagine that you're pressing the space in between your shoulder blades back, as far back as you can. And make sure you're maintaining this neck long, so you're not bringing your shoulders up to your ears. We tend to do that a lot, especially when we rounding the spine. Doing a few more times. Inhale and exhale. And at this point, we're starting to link the breath and the movement. One more round. Inhale and exhale, round your spine. Inhale, come in neutral position into the seating. Close your eyes for a moment and just feel any residual sensations which is left in your spine. And inhale, open your eyes. Change the cross of your legs. Now another chain in front. We're going to wake up even more now with a vigorous breath. So reach your arms up to the sky. Stretch your fingers like you're stretching something in between your fingers. Spread your fingers. Inhale. As you exhale, squeeze the thumb inside, forming the fist, and bring your elbows to the sides. So squeeze it in. We're going to do it fast. Inhale, expansion, and exhale, squeeze it in. And let's move. Inhale up and down. Try to breathe only through the nose. Keep going. Like you're breathing through your palms. Inhale, reach. And exhale, bring your palms to your belly. Hold it on your belly. And start noticing how your belly moves as you're breathing in and breathing out. If you're familiar with the Kapalabhati breath, we're going to do that 2 rounds. If you heard about it the first time, keep your palms on the belly. We're going to inhale by releasing the belly completely, but your concentration is going to be on the exhalations. So each exhale, you're going to push the navel in towards your spine very strongly, and inhale, just releasing the belly. So think about that only exhalation exists, and you pumping your belly in each time as you exhale. Let's give it a try. So inhale, release, and exhale through the nostrils. Push your navel in. Keep going. Inhale, full exhale. Hold your breath for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to the neutral breath. Place your palms on your knees. Relax your shoulders. We're going to do 1 more round, but this time without keeping the palms on the belly. So again, you don't need to do inhale. Inhale will happen automatically as soon as you relax your belly. Concentrate only on the exhalations. Let's give it a try. Inhale freely. Exhale, push. And keep going. Inhale. Full exhale. Hold your breath for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and come back to the normal breath. Open your eyes and come on your palms and your knees. We're going to face towards this side. Palms and knees, tabletop. Spread your fingers, palms underneath your shoulders. We already did cat-cow, but we're going to do a few more rounds. Let's say 5 times. So as you inhale, let's arch the back, drawing the shoulder blades. Inhale, sink deeper, shoulder blades back. Continue. Exhale, rounding your spine to really move consciously through these 2 shapes with your own pace. We're doing this a lot in the yoga class, so sometimes we kind of get into the certain patterns, or we just move very fast through these 2. But see if you can move as slow as you can to feel how the shape of your spine changing. Continue, inhale and exhale. And each time as you exhale, make sure that you're drawing your shoulder blades towards each other and your navel sucked slightly in, so your abdomen is slightly engaged. And after the next exhale, you're going to come to the neutral spine. Neutral spine, make sure you don't have this too big of the arch, so you're drawing your navel slightly in and extend your right leg back. Right leg extended back, and imagine that you have the wall behind you and you're pressing this right foot into the wall. Your toes rotating in and down, your knee facing down. Inhale here. As you exhale, draw your knee towards your chest and maybe even try to touch your knee with your nose if that's possible. Inhale, extend this leg back, kick it back. Exhale, with your right knee, try to touch your right shoulder. So you're bending your knee to the side. Inhale, extend it back one more time. And exhale, now with your knee, go across and try to touch left arm, maybe left elbow. Inhale, re-extend this left back, reach it back. Now bring it down, your toes touching the floor, come up into the plank position. On all fours, plank, high push-up, all four positions, palms and toes, right? Stay there. Find again the strong core here by pressing your low back up into the sky. Exhale, push all the way back into the downward facing dog. If you need, walk your feet a little bit closer towards your palms. Feet hip width apart. If you need to bend your knees, please do so. Maybe walking out a little bit, sending one heel at a time towards the floor. Think about the line of your spine without falling too deep in your low back. So you're keeping this nice straight line like Mary has here. Very good alignment. And we're going to continue this movement with the same leg, but now in a slightly different shape. So reach your right leg back and up again, keeping it straight and strong without twisting your pelvis. Inhale. Exhale, draw your knee towards your chest, shift forward. Inhale, reach it back and up, flex your foot. Exhale, your knee goes to the right shoulder, shift forward. Inhale, reach it back and up, one more time. Exhale, knee goes to the left arm, try to touch. That's possible. Inhale, reach it back and up. And exhale, we're going to step all the way through for the lunge. Step your right foot between your palms, drop your back knee down. Back knee down, and just stay here for a few breaths. With each inhale, feel the expansion in the chest go forward. With each exhale, just surrender to the gravity, feel it pulls you down. The few breaths. And for the next side stretch, we're going to use a block. So I'm going to place the block from the right side in one line with your hip on the highest position. I'm going to walk up on the right thigh and place the right palm into the block. Reach your left arm up. Yes, I'm going for the side stretch. Try to rotate your palm so it's facing down, almost like you would do the side angle pose, the standing pose. And don't sink too deep. I would just want you to feel this line from your knee up into your fingertips. And continue breathing. If some pose makes you to hold your breath, means you just went too far in this pose. Inhale back in the center. And now place your left palm down in one line with your right foot. Reach your right arm up for the twist, twisting towards your right side. If you want to take deeper, reach your back knee up in the air. So you're tucking the toes of your left foot under and reaching your back knee in the air if you wish. It's just an option. Otherwise, stay here, breathe, making sure your right knee is not falling to the side. It's staying above your ankle. And exhale, both palms go down. Step back into the downward facing dog. Full exhale. Inhale, shift forward into the plank pose. And at one piece, lower yourself all the way down to the floor. All the way down. Keep your palms in one line with your chest. As you inhaling, reach your chest up in the air and reach your right foot slightly up from the floor. Inhale. Keep your elbows slightly bent like a cobra. Right foot goes up. Only right foot. Yes, right leg all the way straight. Yes, right, straight right leg up. Right, that's it. Exhale, lower down. So you're keeping your chest more or less down on the floor. And as you inhaling, your left leg goes up and chest slightly rises. Exhale, lower down. One more time. Inhale, chest up, right leg up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, lower down. Now your feet stay on the floor. Lift only your chest for cobra pose. Inhale, slightly up, belly stays on the floor. Exhale, push all the way back on your knees and back into the downward facing dog. Full exhale, nicely done. Taking 3 breaths here. And we're going to take the same sequence on the opposite side. Reach both knees down to the floor for the tabletop. And reach your left leg back, coming back to this half balance. Left leg extended back. Flex your left foot. Inhale. Exhale, draw your knee to the chest, nose to the knee, rounding. Inhale, reach back, keep your legs straight. Exhale, knee to the left shoulder, squeeze it in. Inhale, reach it back. Exhale, knee to the right arm across the body. Inhale, reach it back. Now toes of your left foot touching the floor, we're rising up for the plank pose. Coming up on both toes, beautiful. And exhale, send it back to the downward facing dog, full exhalation. Keep your feet slightly apart. Reach your left leg up, but keep it straight. Try to not twist, so keep those hip bones equal. Yeah, that's tough one. Exhale, knee goes towards your chest, shift forward. Inhale, reach back and up. Exhale, knee to the left shoulder. Balance. Inhale, back and up. And exhale, knee across the body towards your right arm. Inhale, back and up. And now exhale, we're going to step all the way through for the lunge. So step forward, drop your back knee down. Taking a few moments here, fingertips on the floor. Again, with the inhalation, broaden through the collarbones. With each exhale, sinking deeper towards the floor. And we move into the side stretch. So grab the block, you have it on the right side, place it in one line with your left hip, left palm on the block. Push into the block, reach your right arm up and start slightly leaning to the right. But your left leg is a balanced leg for you, so you're not falling with this leg. You're trying to keep your low body in the same position, but only torso leaning slightly to the side. To feel this length from your right knee up through the hip flexor up into the fingertips. One more inhale. And exhale, right palm goes down for the twist. Right palm from the inside of your left foot, left arm reaches up. If on the previous side, if you was lifting your back knee, you should do that on this side as well. We didn't do that, so we're going to stay here. Try to keep this one line in between your arms. Mary has this beautiful line, so try to imagine that you kind of are stretching something in between your palms. Inhale and exhale. Both palms go down to the floor and step back into the downward facing dog, pushing back. Taking a few breaths there. Inhale, look forward, walk forward towards the top of the mat. Slowly walking to the top of the mat. And see you arriving in a folding forward. Rub your elbows. Just allow yourself to sink. Perhaps rock your chest from side to side. If you need to bend your knees, please do so. And release your arms, slowly one vertebra at a time, rising all the way up to the standing position. The last one is your neck and your head comes up. Roll your shoulders back and down, relaxing, coming in Tadasana. Relaxing your toes down into the floor, your feet press down. We're going to move 3 rounds for the Sun Salutation. It's a variation of Ashtanga Vinyasa Sun Salute, no lunges today. I'll be guiding you, 1 breath and 1 movement. So bring your palms together towards your heart. Inhale, reach your arms up and over, look up. Exhale, fold forward towards your legs, folding in. Inhale, palms on your shins, half lift, look forward. Exhale, fold forward, palms down, step back into the plank pose, high push up. Now again, at one piece, lower yourself all the way down to the floor on your belly. Cobra pose, point your feet back, chest forward and up, inhale. Exhale all the way back into the downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. We pause in down dog, taking 3 breaths. That's a beautiful place to take a few Ujjayi breaths. Or if you notice that some tension starting to build up around the jaw, you can open your mouth and let it go. Next, inhale, look forward. Walk forward towards the top of the mat. Fold forward. Inhale, half lift, palms on your shins, look forward. Exhale, fold again. Inhale, press through the feet, reach your arms all the way up, look up. Exhale, bring your palms to the heart. Inhale, reach your arms, look up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, half lift, palms on your shins. Exhale, fold forward. Step back into the plank pose, high push up. Lower yourself all the way down to your belly. Very nice. Inhale, cobra, point your feet, chest forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe here. If you're familiar with the up dog position, you can also substitute the cobra pose, Bhujangasana, with the upward facing dog, just like Mary did now. Just make sure that you know the alignment, since we're not discussing it too much today. The wrist lines should be in the parallel with the front edge of the yoga mat, and you're not just hanging, right? Your neck is always long. Look forward, stepping forward towards the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift and lengthen. Exhale, fold forward. Press through the feet, reach your arms all the way up, look up. And exhale, palms to the heart. Release your arms to the sides. We're going to take a chair pose, Utkatasana. Bend your knees, reach your arms up, palms facing in. Press through the heels, relax your toes. Think about the flattening the low back, so you're tucking your tailbone slightly under. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward towards your legs straight. Inhale, half lift, look forward. Exhale, step back into the plank pose, high push up. Lower down towards the floor for the cobra pose. Inhale, or up dog, whatever suits you best. Exhale, downward facing dog, pushing back. We're going to have one standing sequence here, and that's going to be a balancing sequence. So please drop the both knees down to the floor here, coming into the tabletop. Extend your right leg back straight, just like we did in the beginning of the class. But now reach your left arm forward for the balance. As you're reaching your arm forward, make sure you're not arching your back again. Sometimes we tend to fall into this pattern. Both sides of your neck very long, reaching, breathing. And exhale, palm down, toes down, come up into the plank, and then all the way back into the down dog, downward facing dog. Reach your left leg up in the air, inhale. Bend your knee, stack your left hip on the top of the right, just for one big breath. And exhale, step your foot forward in between your palms for warrior one. Look back, back foot flat on the floor. Look forward and come up, rising up, arms going up. Going for the warrior one, facing forward, both arms reaching forward, rotating the back thigh in. That's it. And try to keep the back foot planted down on the floor unless you have any issue with your back ankle. If you have any issue with your back ankle, you can always keep your heel lifted, stay on the toes, if that's what's in your practice. Otherwise, we're keeping this back foot down when we pushing the outer edge of the foot down into the floor. Keep rotating this back thigh slightly in, and we're kind of pulling ourselves out of the hips. Inhale here. And as you're exhaling, release your palms to the side. Step your back foot closer forward for the pyramid pose. Grab your elbows behind your spine. Inhale. And as you're exhaling, start folding forward towards your front leg. Now, if that position is too intense for you, you can always use these two blocks placed to the sides of the front foot, palms on the blocks. That can be an option. Trying to keep those hips square. It's not very anatomical right cube because our hips are not square by the nature, but the meaning is that we're trying to keep this left hip pushing back and right hip pushing forward. Breathing here. The next inhale, look forward, place your palms to the sides of your hips, and we're going to shift forward for the balance. So let's reach forward on the left foot, pick the right leg up, keep rotating the back thigh in, just like we did in the tabletop position. So we're trying to really push this right hip down. And if you want to challenge yourself, you can have a couple of blocks in front of you. Maybe place the palms on the blocks, maybe extend only left arm forward. So we're kind of copying the shape we had on the tabletop. So if palms on the blocks and maybe left arm can try to extend forward, left arm. Give it a try. Beautiful. So here we're trying to go and feel like we not holding, but we're reaching in a different direction, and that would help us to keep the balance. Exhale, place your right foot down to the left, right to the left, and fold forward to your legs. That's it. Just fold forward. You can grab your elbows, relaxing your spine, relaxing everything, breathing out. We have one more side to go. So bend your knees, reach your arms up for the Utkatasana chair pose. Inhale. Exhale, fold forward over your legs. Inhale, half, lift, lengthen, look forward. Exhale, step back into the plank pose, high push up. Lower yourself all the way down to the floor. Inhale, cobra, look forward. Exhale, back into the downward facing dog. Now again, drop the both knees down, come into the tabletop. Extend your left leg back this time. First, alignment with the low body, and then right arm forward. Your thumb facing up. Reaching, that's it. Navel drawing in. Keep your eyes steady, the gaze steady and soft. Breathing. And exhale, palm down, toes touch the floor, come up into the plank pose, high push up, and back into the downward facing dog. Reach your right leg up in the air, bend your knees, tuck your right hip on the top of the left. Exhale, step your right foot all the way through. Warrior one. Back foot planted on the floor. Yes. Coming up, rising up. Rotating the back thigh in like a spiral sensation in your back leg. Pressing the both feet into the floor just like if you would be stretching the yoga mat into the different directions. Pyramid pose. Exhale, palms on the sides of your hips. Shift forward, step your left foot slightly forward like you're pressing the feet on two parallel lines, and start folding forward over your front leg. Try to keep this front leg straight, and if your low back feels a bit of compression as you go forward, you can bend your front knee a little bit, but create almost like a pulsation. So if you're bending your knee, at some point you're trying to extend. Don't make it too quick. So just kind of bend and then extend. So you're still trying to get to these hamstrings. That's the point, right? We don't want to fight pain necessary, but we also don't want to baby ourselves too much, right? We want to progress. So that's why in some position we do want to feel some discomfort. So we go through it. So release your arms first. We're shifting into the balance now. You can first soften your right knee a little bit and then start shifting forward. You're pressing yourself away from the floor, reaching your left leg back. And those blocks again can be a great help. Palms can be first on the blocks as you aligning this back thigh rotating in. That's it. Nice. Kicking back with the foot, and perhaps right arm can go forward. So your body already introduced to this shape in some way when we was in a tabletop. Maybe now it can go forward. We also have a very soft blocks here, so sometimes the harder ones, the wooden blocks, they can be much better for the balance. And exhale, left foot goes to the right, feet together and fold forward over your legs. Bow forward, relax. That was our final standing pose. Inhale, bend your knees, come into the chair pose. Oops, that was another one standing, but that's for sure last one. Staying, breathing. And exhale, fold over your legs. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, step your right foot back only. Drop your back knee, coming in the lunge. And let's take the lizard lunge. So move your left foot more to the side, both palms from the inside of your foot. You can go on your elbows. You can slide the block beneath your elbows, sinking a bit deeper. For those who want to more challenge here, you can always reach your back knee up in the air, so you're staying on the toes. Just an option. And taking the 5 deep breaths here. If you was on your elbows, slowly come up on your palms. Take your way back into the downward facing dog. Push back. Take this left leg up. Inhale, bend your knee, stack your hip, left hip on the top of the right. We're going to take the pigeon pose now. So exhale, slide this knee forward behind your left wrist. Make sure your back leg straight and you're not falling to the left. You're keeping this right hip rolled in. If you have a blanket handy, you can slide it underneath your left hip. That's what I'm going to do. Can you lift up this hip? And again, 5 deep breaths. For those who are avoiding the pigeon pose, you can go on your back and take the figure 4 stretch. Right, when your one ankle goes on the top of your thigh, forming the triangle, that can be a kind of a variation of the pigeon pose. Taking one more breath. If you was on your elbows, slowly walk yourself up on your palms. Going to gently go back into the down dog. One exhale. Move your hips a little bit if you feel they need some movement here. Going to do the same short sequence on the opposite side. Drop the both knees down and step your right foot forward for the lizard lunge. And trying to repeat the same pose which we had on the other side. Perhaps sinking a little bit deeper. Breathing, starting to slow down the breath. If you was on your elbows, come up on your palms. Take it one more time back into the downward facing dog. Reach your right leg all the way up, bend your knees, stack your hip. And exhale, move it forward for the pigeon pose. The opposite side. set it up. Different sides can feel differently. So perhaps on this side you will not need a blanket. If you had it on the other side, we're going to have it on this side as well. Lift it up. So keeping it the both sides equal. And just surrendering to the gravity, allowing ourselves to become heavy, to sink deeper. Inhale, slowly walk yourself up on your palms. And now instead of going into the down dog, we're going to shift the weight to the right and take the left leg in front of you. So the both legs extended in front for final seated pose here. Paschimottanasana. Sit with your feet hip-width apart. Slightly flex your feet. A little bit closer towards each other. Reach your arms up to begin with. Interlace your fingers and reach your palms up. Reach, inhale. And as you exhale, fold forward towards your legs. As you're folding forward, you don't want to feel any contraction in your low back. When we're folding forward, we want to feel this tilt of the pelvis forward. And feet can be hip-width apart, feet can be together if that feels right for you. And if you stay just above the legs, that's perfectly fine. No need to pull yourself with the arms. So feel this comes from your hips. Close your eyes and breathe. And again, sometimes we hear that to release the compression in the low back, we need to bend our knees. Yes, that's a good cue, a good suggestion. However, we still want to work with these hamstrings. So if you choose in that way, you can just hug your thighs and keep the belly on the thighs. And then slowly try to extend your legs. So we're still trying to get to the point when we are able to extend our legs without separating our belly and our thighs. In this pose, Mary is staying here with a straight spine. That looks very good, and her legs straight and her feet flexed and straight. So her feet is not falling neither to the right nor to the left. You're pressing them straight forward. And inhale, rise up. Bend your knees and going to lay down on your spine, just the same position we began the class from. Slowly lower, keep your knees bent, and have one block nearby. We're going to have a supported shoulder bridge. So let's have this block. And lift the hips up and slide it underneath the sacrum on the medium settings. If the medium is too much for you, you can make it flat. So you're sliding the block underneath the sacrum and keep holding the block. Just underneath your sacrum, knees bent, that's it. You can keep holding the block if you feel a little wobbly. If that feels okay, you can reach your arms up above the head or maybe just keep them along the sides, whatever feels nice. And close your eyes. We're staying here for a minute. Opening up the front of the body. Coming back to this breath, long, deep breathings. Now, if you had your arms up above the head, let's hold the block from the both sides, just grabbing the block. And try to reach both legs up in the air. You can do it one by one. So you stay with your sacrum on the block. No, you still stay on the block. Yes. But try to extend your legs up like you're holding the ceiling with your feet. staying on the blocks, on the legs. Stay on the block, extend one leg up. You can bend your knee. So if you have a wall, you can go up the wall. So I'm going to play the wall if you want. And that's it. Come up, another leg. And you're keeping your feet somewhere. Can go. That's it. So I'm playing a wall here. If you have a wall at home, you can just come up the wall. You don't need to have a block necessary. You can just slide the blanket, maybe balls or something more soft. You're just taking 5 breaths here, staying here. These little inversions, very nice. Anytime really, the day, morning, evening, whatever you're practicing, whatever your practice time is. And especially if you had a lot of standing poses or lots of poses which involve some ankles mobility, so to just release them. It's really nice to reach them up in the air. And if you're staying in the wall, you can pause this video and stay there longer. Otherwise, we're going to bend the knees, place the feet down, and slowly release the block, place it aside. Finally removing the block. Pull your knees up into your armpits, take Ananda Balasana, happy baby pose. Slowly releasing the low back into the floor, pointing the sacrum away from you, the tailbone away from you. And to finish this class, you can take a couple of twists if you like. Any simple twist will do this position. And we are ready to move on our final relaxation. Whenever you're ready, come onto your back for the final Shavasana. Keep your arms along the sides, palms facing up. Close your eyes. And again, you're coming back to the sensations of breath, of air moving within your body. Located in any place. Imagining that you're breathing not only through the nostrils, but the whole body starts to breathe. Through the skin, through the muscles, ligaments and tendons, bones, the tissues in the body. The whole body as a living organism. And feel the residual sensations after the practice. With each exhale, feeling as you sink in deeper into the floor. Melting on the floor. Enjoying the stillness and silence for another minute. The next inhale, move your fingers, move your toes. Stretch your arms up above the head. Point your toes away from you and then flex your feet. Now, finally waking up. Pull your knees up into your belly, hug your knees. Maybe rock a little bit, relaxing the low back into the floor. And then we're going to roll on the right side. Stay there for a few breaths with a round spine. And then coming up into the seated position, facing forward. Keep your palms on your knees, close your eyes. If you have a meditation in your practice, that's a beautiful time to proceed to your meditation. Otherwise, bring your palms together to your heart, press your thumbs into the chest. Set any intention for the upcoming day. Whatever you would like to spend this energy you got from this class in. Whatever you want to do, whatever you want to achieve, to say, to feel, to create. Place this intention back as a little seed in your subconscious mind, so it would guide you through the rest of your day. Thank you for practicing with us today. Namaste.